Ma'am.
How are you?
We are fine.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. Hello all. My name is Christine and I'm from Gloucester, and I've been taking over these sessions for a while now, and today we once again I'm taking over a session and we are discussing, is Instagram Reel the best platform for influencers? So let's start off with Vina.
Yeah, good
So
evening.
first, good evening. How are you? First of all, I'd like you to introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your day.
Today, it was a very busy day because I had to take oral test of my students,
Hmm?
like 2 classes oral test, and then I have to prepare question paper for like all the subjects. Tomorrow is our deadline. We have to submit all
Oh,
the question paper.
oh dear.
It was a very hectic day,
Okay.
and now I'm having my class.
You're looking forward to just going to bed now and sleeping.
No, I have to I have prepared 4 question papers and 6 are left still,
Oh my goodness.
so I have to prepare 6 more.
Oh dear. It's
It
going to be
takes
a
one
long
hour,
night.
like 6 hours more.
Oh my goodness.
Everyone thinks the
Oh
teacher's job is very easy, but it's very tough.
no.
Offline teaching is good, but online teaching is more tougher.
Oh my goodness. Oh dear. Oh, oh well, I wish you the best of luck because you've
Thank
got
you.
quite a night ahead of you.
Yes.
Oh dear, dear. Okay. So you've had quite a tough day, and I think tomorrow you should binge watch series.
And tomorrow, I will work hard because tomorrow also I have to take 3 oral tests in one day.
Oh
Because
no.
final exams are there from 5th of March, we are having final exams. And then the student will go from standard 1 to standard 2. They will be promoted. Everyone is happy. Ma'am, we will get a new book, new dress, and everything. New school life.
Oh dear. Okay, well, hopefully it will settle down soon enough.
Yes.
You can have a bit of a break. Okay. Um, so can you tell us now, what do you think about influencers? What are your thoughts about influencers?
Like there are many sources of influences, like WhatsApp group chats, or Facebook also,
Mm-hmm.
YouTube also. There's some people make videos and influence people. So there are many sources of influences.
And what do you think about them?
Like today's topic was about Instagram. I was on Instagram. It was a very good platform for influencers, but their privacy system is very bad. My ID was hacked thrice in 1 month. So that's why I don't like Instagram due to their privacy matter.
Okay. Okay, so you have a problem with the platform itself with Instagram due to the privacy issues.
Yes.
But you don't have a problem with influencers as such. You don't think influencers, are silly to be, it's silly to be a social media influencer.
Like it depends whom you are following. Like Instagram is the platform where you follow someone.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, if you don't follow, you can't see their anything which they post. So this is the best thing of Instagram. Like I follow Narendra Modi, so I can see his all the tweets, is all the things what he's posting on his Instagram, or what is being posted by someone on his Instagram page. And
Mm-hmm.
if I don't follow anyone, I can't see that person, and I can't be influenced by that person. If I don't like him, I don't want to be influenced by him. So this is the best platform, but their privacy should they should do something with the privacy matter.
Okay. So it is about the privacy issue really in
Yes.
itself that you have a problem with. But otherwise, what do you think about an Instagram reel? Do you think it's the best platform for a reel?
Yeah, it's a very good platform. I think so. It's a very good platform.
For a reel. Okay.
Huh.
What kind of things do you know about what you can do with a reel?
Like we can post the thing which we want to post and show to the people who are really who are needy, not to everyone. Like I had like almost 80 or 90 followers, and I was following 70 or 80 peoples. So on that, please.
Okay.
Yes.
So if you follow loads of people, you get to watch a lot of reels, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Please.
Okay. And do you think it makes a big difference
Uh,
in sales?
yeah, it makes a very big difference. Like on if I am personally, I was on Insta, on Facebook also. I posted my, like, if anyone is interested to join my company, that person can join. And I always get calls, yes ma'am, I want to join your company. And this platform help you to grow your business also.
Okay. Very good. And which kind of influencers do you follow, if any?
I follow most of the motivational speakers.
Most of the motivational speakers.
Yes.
Okay. And which one's your favorite and why?
Sandeep Maheshwari. One thing is he's he's he talks as simple as we could understand, like in our
Okay.
in the basic language of a youngster, how youngsters knows can understand, not all the hypothetical things that this happened or that happened. No, he talks the natural thing what happens in today's life.
Okay. All right. Very good. Thank you very much, Veena.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Okay. We'll now move on to Kamal.
Yeah.
Hi, Kamal. How are you?
Hi. I'm good. Thank you. How are you? Christine, right?
I'm good, thank you.
Sure.
Okay. So what do you think, first of all, what do you think about influencers?
Influence is something like, a charisma probably that you carry and that helps other to follow you or maybe admire you to a certain extent.
Okay. And what do you feel about them? What do you think?
Think about influence or think about, sorry, can you,
Think, think about influencers. Like when I mention an influencer, because some people are put off. I know some people who hear the word influencer and say, oh,
see,
and
you
they don't like influencers.
you create an impact on someone's life. For example, a leader can be an influencer, the way they lead or the way they talk or the charisma
Mm-hmm.
that they carry or the way they interact, so they can really influence. So being an influencer is definitely it's not an easy job because you are having a lot of followers who may just mimic you, copy you, or who may genuinely follow you also and take the good parts from your behavior, character, talks, etc. So yes, being an influencer is a lot of burden on the shoulder.
Okay. And my next question to you is Instagram Reel the best platform for influencers?
Mhm. Well, I'm not on Instagram and I've never been on Instagram. So though I've read about it, I know about it. So I'm not a social media fan wherein I share my personal stuff. So I think Instagram is just about the visuals that you upload the videos and the pictures, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it does create an influence. Like if I'm an interior designer, I'll post whole lot of pictures of my company, and it helps get me more clients, get me more business. Or if I'm a fashion designer, I'll post a lot of good dresses that I would have designed, and so it does help influencing, but it is the best influencer. I'm not sure of that because a lot of people do not like being on Instagram, and I've known people who are deleting their Instagram account because of being stalking, not stalking per se by the opposite sex, but stalking in the sense like um, privacy being compromised. So that ways, I'm not sure if it is, but I would say LinkedIn is a better influencer.
Okay. And would you ever consider that though? So I mean, you just talked about stalking. If someone were to propose to you like a business proposition and tell you, you can be an influencer, would you take that up, or would you think maybe not?
With a good amount of investigation, yes. If it's worth taking, it's good for me and the other party as well. So why not?
Hmm.
Of course, I will
Okay.
consider.
And what do you think about the reel itself? Do you think Instagram reel is more um more effective than, for example, a Facebook reel?
Uh, oh, sorry. I mean, I'm not on Instagram, so I cannot really answer that question. I've been on Facebook, but not anymore.
Okay.
So I'm not sure if I can answer that.
Um, okay. Well, the Instagram reel, to be honest with you, is very much like a Facebook story.
Mhm.
So, how did you find those?
The stories, Facebook, I left Facebook around 2 years back, but as long as
Hmm.
I was when I started, I was quite enthusiastic about it. And I was posting left, right, center on Facebook.
Hmm.
But as and when the privacy was compromised, so I stopped. I
Yes.
gradually weaned from it. So it may be a good platform, but not at the cost of anyone's
No.
privacy.
And absolutely not at the cost of anyone's privacy. What I was asking was in terms of like for business to be an influencer. And I chose Facebook story because you were on Facebook and not on Instagram, but they are quite similar to each other.
Okay,
And what
yes,
I
yes.
meant
If
by
you are into business and
Mhm.
you want others to see your story, your business story, yes, definitely. Any social media firm is a good influencer.
Okay. Okay, and how did you find watching the stories, say on Facebook, that were social media, sorry, that were influencer related, so related to someone talking about products or someone or motivational speaking? When you watched them, how did you feel? Did you feel that they did a good job or that it
See, there
helped?
are two parts to it. See, one is, yes, I mean, if they're not doing a good job, they won't be there. You won't post anything. I mean, when you're on Facebook or Instagram, you post the best of your pictures, not the worst, or even not even the average ones. So yes, I mean, people do post, even if it's business, they post only the fancy picture, the good picture.
Mm-hmm.
So trusting completely on it is a no go. But yes, you can take hints and then you can do an investigation. Your own due diligence will help. And yes, of course, stories
Okay,
are.
good.
I mean, if there's something is posted, their stories are meaningful. They are good, and that's why they are there.
Okay, good. Okay, so there's a certain liking to influencers and their stories, especially if they have good quality stories. Now, I will be a pest again with another question and ask you,
Mhm.
what is a good quality story to you?
That again depends the purpose with which I'm seeing the story. If my purpose with which I'm seeing a story is to understand a particular business wherein I want to get my house done. Okay, so I'm looking at an interior designer's video. I want to get my house done. So yes, I would look at I mean, at different aspects. But if I'm looking at a video that's created by my friend, of a travel report or travel to different places, so I will look at it with a different, purpose. So it really depends with what purpose you are watching a video or a story.
Okay. Okay, so it all depends on the purpose of it or what you want from it.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Okay. So its effectiveness and how good it actually is not just relates to the person making the story, but it's really also about the person receiving it.
Yes, yes.
And interesting, that's very interesting, because I always I always expected and thought about answers, it should have, they should show you the product, or they should make the story relatable. or they should have a unique selling point. I
Yeah,
always
but
thought about, yeah,
something relatable to you may not be relatable to me.
no, absolutely. No,
Right.
but I'm
So
finding
the
it
purpose will be different.
interesting. I'm finding it very
Ah,
interesting because
okay.
it's such an interesting way to look at it. That it's not just
Mm-hmm.
how good the presentation is, but it's also whether you want it or not, which I never really thought about. So it's very interesting and very a very smart way of approaching it. Thank you very much, Kamal.
You're welcome.
Well done. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, now I'll move on to Yuraj.
Good evening, ma'am.
Hi, Yuraj. Good evening. So is it just you, or is your dad here too?
Ma'am, just I'm here.
Just you. Okay. So what do you think about the Instagram reel?
Ma'am, actually, I think uh, uh, because I never used Instagram.
You've never
So,
used Instagram.
yeah, ma'am.
Okay. And
So, as I feel like, ma'am, yeah, it's good. Instagram is good.
okay, so you've never used it, but you feel it might be good because you've never been on it.
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay. And what do you think? Okay, what do you think about influencers? Let's start from there as well. What do you think about social media influencers?
Um, Ma'am, what do you mean to say, like influences?
An influencer. So influencers are people
No,
who
ma'am.
try,
I know. Hello,
yes.
excuse me, ma'am. I know about influencers, but I want to know that what do you mean?
Oh, so I mean, what do you think about them? Do you think they are good? Do you think they are proper business? Do you think they are fake? What do you think about influencers?
No, ma'am, they are not fake. Like I also used to listen influencers.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, ma'am. They are not fake. They are real, and they motivate us. Just I
Okay.
can say only this.
Okay. So they motivate you. Okay. Now, do you have Facebook?
Yeah, ma'am. I have, but I use just for some time.
Just sometimes. Okay. Have you ever watched a Facebook story?
Yeah, ma'am. I have watched.
Okay. Now, an Instagram reel is made just like a Facebook story.
Okay.
Okay. And if you look at, let's say an Instagram video and this Instagram reel, um, do you think that let's say so a Facebook reel it would be the same, okay? Now, do you think that the Facebook reel is a good platform for influencers?
Yeah, man. Definitely, it's a good platform for influencers. But I
Huh?
suggest you to watch influencers on YouTube because as I feel YouTube is like very easy to see any video and very comfortable also.
Okay, so good question, good one here, because if Facebook and Instagram are very much alike, you've just told me that YouTube is much better than watching a Facebook reel.
Okay.
Okay, so why is YouTube better than Facebook?
Because ma'am, as I feel it is easy to search on YouTube, and there are also recommended videos like which video do you watch the most, then it will be on your recommended section and you can watch it easily. But maybe that this is also in Facebook, but I don't heard about it because I don't use it.
Okay, okay, so okay, now on Facebook you can search for some videos, yes, but mostly, so if an influencer wants to put up a video on the day, okay, it comes up for 24 hours and then they need to put another one on the next day. Okay, and this is like Instagram story. It goes away after 12 hours. Sorry, after
Yeah,
after
is
24
it?
hours.
Yeah, ma'am. Is it like WhatsApp status?
Yes, kind of like that, but it's a video.
Okay.
Okay. Now, if influencers want to put up a video reel or post a video, they can use a story or they can use the Facebook wall. And same thing with Instagram. Now you told me that it's actually better. You prefer to watch your influencers on YouTube rather than a Facebook story or a or Facebook page video.
Yes, ma'am.
And what's the reason why? Is it because you can watch it anytime? Is it what's the reason why you prefer? Why do you think
Ma'am,
YouTube is
it
the
is
better
because,
platform?
yeah, ma'am, it is because I can watch.
Because you can watch it anytime. Okay. Okay, some stories can be saved. So some of these reels can be saved. What I'm getting is that Instagram is not too popular with you. With you all, it's not really that popular. Neither is Facebook. So it's becoming obvious that it might not be the best platform after all, for influencers, simply because it depends as well on the region. For example, over here, Instagram works brilliantly because everyone uses Instagram a lot more than Facebook. But it seems to me that in your area, you tend to use Facebook more or WhatsApp more than Instagram. Am I right in saying
Yes,
this?
ma'am.
Or
Yes, ma'am.
YouTube more, to be honest. I see. Okay. So this is quite an interesting point, because it might not be the best thing for influencers in your area to use an Instagram reel. Something to think about, especially something to think about when you're thinking about promoting your own business. Okay, let's move on to Anjali. Thank you very much, Yuraj.
Thank you, ma'am.
Good evening, ma'am.
Hi, Anjali.
Hello, ma'am.
How are you?
I'm good, ma'am. And you?
I'm good, thank you. So, what do you think about today's question? Is Instagram Reel the best platform for influencers?
No, ma'am. I don't think about that because if a person has have a good quality to express his or her um his or her talent, so he can show it on outside. There are so many jobs are there and shows, so he can.
Okay, can you describe it a bit more about what you said, please? Can you expand a bit more?
And I'm telling that if a person have a talent, so he can show the talent in outside. Like there are so many jobs and there are so many shows. No,
Uh-huh.
ma'am. And if if he or her don't get a chance in outside, so in that case they will join Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Then they make a channel. Then they show. But in my opinion, no, man. Instagram is not
Okay, so
good
in your
that
opinion,
time.
it's not really important because you think it should be an influencer should work offline more rather than online.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think there are there may be other platforms that are better maybe, or
Mm, no, ma'am. I don't know about it.
So you don't think maybe Facebook is better, or maybe YouTube is better? Like Yuraj thinks that YouTube is better, for
Ma'am,
example. So
ma'am, YouTube is, yes, ma'am, YouTube is good example. Okay.
sorry,
Ma'am, YouTube is good example.
YouTube is a better
I
example.
agree with this.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you think it's it's a better platform. Why?
Yeah, ma'am.
And why? Can you
Ma'am,
tell me?
ma'am, because in that the YouTuber can, we can easily find anything which we want, or we can make a channel about that topic. So it is good.
Okay, but you can also watch an influencer's video anytime. So why is a YouTube video better?
And we
Is it
can
because
search anything easily with that,
it's more easily
or we can
searchable
get it. Yeah, ma'am.
than watching through different stories to maybe see your influencer?
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay, fair enough. Okay. And what do you think makes a good video for an influencer?
Fine, ma'am.
Mm-hmm. What do you think makes a good video for an influencer? Hello?
Ma'am, I don't know about it.
Sorry?
Ma'am, I don't get it that.
You didn't understand the question.
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay, what do you think makes a good video for an influencer? What do you think makes a good reel?
Ma'am, about study topics like, or anything which
Mm-hmm.
helps in future
Hmm?
of a student. Ma'am, it's a good
Okay, so
thing
knowing
of
the
us
topic,
influencers.
well, helpful advice.
Mm. Yeah, ma'am.
Okay, good. Okay, so well done for today, guys. Okay, so we've touched upon Instagram reels and stories, and whether they're good enough. And it seems like it's really not popular, like I said, in your area. It's kind of more popular to have a Facebook or YouTube. So maybe it's not the best option for influencers in your area. So it will be interesting to see where where the rest of your conversation goes. So thank you very much for sharing that with me today, and I will see you all tomorrow.
Thank you, Christine.